Can you talk about, were there any changes at halftime specifically? Because, you know, they were shooting the ball really well. Anything defensively that you guys did differently in going into the third quarter?
We just picked our energy up on defense, honestly. We valued every possession on defense, and I feel in the first half, we didn't do that. A lot of the times, the 50-50 balls went to them and not us, so I just feel like we valued our defense more in the second half.
Jersey, you think you guys just played harder?
Yeah, I think we definitely stepped up the intensity. But I think we kind of came into this game just focused on us and not necessarily the other team. And we didn't go out and compete at the highest level that we compete at. And so I think it kind of bit us in the butt in the first half, and then we flipped around in the second.
Anything, what do you take from that? Again, a lesson you learned, both freshmen, what do you take from today?
Just, you know, every game is a game to prepare for. You can't overlook an opponent regardless of who they are or what their status is, so.
I think just starting with that sense of urgency, like understanding that, yeah, like Sam said, each possession matters. Each moment is critical in the outcome of the game, and just playing hard and playing fast from the get-go.
Was there any discussion prior to, I'm sure through the week, of knowing the fact that you're going to have to play back-to-back, you have to turn around and play tomorrow? What part do you feel like that played in maybe your mentality a little bit today? Was there any thought that, oh, we know we have to play tomorrow?
It was probably more so like, well, we've never really had two back-to-back games, and especially this not being a Thanksgiving tournament, so we're the only ones playing two games back-to-back. I think that coming into this weekend, we were preparing for our Sunday opponent more than we did our Saturday opponent, and that's just because of the status of the teams, but that's still no reason to overlook our opponent today.
I think it's super hard to like try to take 1 week and split it in the right amount of time of like prep and rest to get prepared for this game. I think it came down kind of to, you know, having 2 days prep for Sunday's opponent and 1 day's prep for Saturday's. But just like I said, we just focused on ourselves more than we focused on our opponent. So we worked on what we needed to do to grow our game and kind of just benefit ourselves. And then we get to the game and, you know, like everything's different. Everything, you're now having to go against an opponent that you prepared for, but not fully. And so I think the biggest lesson that we took from today too is just, like Sam said, don't overlook it. Just understand that each game matters. Each opponent is, in their own way, the best opponent that you're going to face that day.
Mike had also talked about, because we talked about troubleshooting, the percentage was not what you obviously wanted. How do you feel like what you guys did this week, did that carry over to games, you think? And did it help?
Definitely. I mean, with us being a shooting team, that's mainly what we do at our practices is shoot the ball. So I feel like we did kind of have the preparation to come in and have a good shooting game, but in the first half that didn't really translate, but I think in the second half it definitely did.
I think it just comes down to a matter of like being comfortable. And so when you play fast and you take your mind out of it, shots start to fall. So just playing harder, playing with more energy, there's not pressure of, oh, I have to make this shot, or oh no, I missed this one. You know, you're just gonna move on, you gotta keep playing free.
Go ahead.
Jersey, you had 16 points. You had a pretty efficient day, 5 or 8 from the field. You made 3 threes. Just kind of what was the key for you on that side of the court today?
I just wanted to do whatever my team needed me to do. I looked to bring energy, and I found myself pretty successful doing that, and I was rewarded in the game.
How much of a focus was energy for both of you guys after that first half where they were kind of just lingering around, and then you guys really turned it up in that third quarter?
I think it's something that we all noticed was happening. We all lacked energy, and so just everybody picking it up incrementally helped the team kind of build this this bubble of energy and positivity going throughout our game, and I think that translated in the second half.
I feel like we did kind of get punched in the mouth in the first half, but we definitely went into halftime thinking and knowing that Sam Houston had earned our respect and that we couldn't let up on them. So going into the second half, we definitely turned up our intensity and had a lot more energy than we did in the first half.
Was it a message from the coaching staff that kind of helped turn things around, or was it something that you all as players kind of looked at the scoreboard, saw what was going on, and then kind of decided to turn it up from there?
Collectively, us as a team, we did it. Our coaches and ourselves, you know, talking to ourselves in the locker room before our coaches got in there, coming to talk to us for halftime, and then our coaches coming in there and piggybacking off of what we already had told each other, that definitely brought us up.
Anything else?
I was just going to let Jersey answer that question.
No, yeah, like Sam said, I think it was a collective effort. the coaches definitely kind of influenced that and influenced the idea of like, hey, we all need to bring energy. But as a team, we had felt it. We just didn't know how to respond. And I think our coaches did a really good job of kind of laying out like, here's what the response should be. And we took that lesson and ran with it.
All right, y'all. Appreciate it.